man, when we talk about downgrading this Dolphins offense, I'm not so sure that we were, again, maybe assertive enough, because that was a disaster out there on Monday night.
Yeah, it was an absolute disaster. We talked about this team last week and how it was time to go ahead and move on if you could. Just looking right now this morning, Ian, in trades that have happened in the last 24 hours for Tyreek Hill, for A.J. Brown, I'm taking that in a heartbeat. I get it, A.J. Brown's hurt, but we're getting the bye week this week. You're probably getting him back. He's going to be playing with Jalen Hurts. I'm taking that trade in a heartbeat. For Drake London, I would take that deal straight up right now for Tyreek Hill. The challenge we have is we don't know if Tua's coming back. Right? He could come back in a few weeks, and if that's the case, you could end up losing some of these trades. What if his timeline's another 4 weeks, Ian? What if it's another 5 weeks and the Dolphins don't win a game between now and then? Then will Tua even play this season? Like, is there a reason to have him take that risk? There's just a lot of unknowns here. So I'm just saying, if you can find a reasonable trade offer for any of these players, someone that you can get into your lineup right now, especially if you're hurting, I would not be afraid to sell low, as we would like to say, on any Dolphins player. I would like to mention really quick last night with A.J. They did lighten the load a little bit. Some of that was due to the blowout conditions later in the game, but 38% of the rushing attempts, the 2 games before, 70% and 65%. I don't think these players are suddenly not talented. It's just a real struggle with the way defenses are playing. And when you've got a quarterback that's trying to learn the offense in 2 weeks and you can't throw for 100 yards, it's a big impact to everyone, obviously.
HN goes from consensus league a winner, what a pick in weeks 1 through 2, to someone people are now loving to mock as a second round pick. Fantasy life comes at you quickly, as always. So you mentioned the Tyreek Hill, another bust. He has now gone 3 straight full games without reaching 50 receiving yards. First time that has happened since his rookie season. So yeah, please get better soon, Tua. For what it's worth, ESPN's Adam Schefter did report that Tua is symptom free and appears to be on track to return to the field as soon as week 8. So I know Tyreek Hill, Devin and Jalen Waddle managers are hoping that comes to fruition. In the more exciting game, Dwayne, we had the Lions